Welcome back everyone to Boxes of Lights. We're continuing our Kreel Manor playthrough. We've just revealed a new threat, the Lost Dwarven Trove. So let's draw a card. And we get Rapid Sprint. Lose 1 influence power to deal 2 sneak to a location. Well, that might come in handy, but we only need 1 more on the Cave of Spectral Whispers. So not this turn. Okay, let's play. We've got 3 influence right now. Influence 3, act, whisper back into the darkness. Deal 1 influence damage to 1 threat. So I've used that twice. I'm going to hit the noble guest once more. We could have taken her out with this 3 influence that we have, but maybe we use this as an opportunity. The noble guest is not doing too much damage to us. It could be that we look at the Lost Dwarven Trove instead, or even the Cave of Spectral Whispers. But no, I'm going to leave the cave. Let's look at this trove. So we need 5 fight, which we've got, or 3 sneak. I think we just use our fight. I think why not? Let's do this. That's 3, 4, 5. Fight, defeat, choose 1 option. Now we can repatriate the Dwarven Trove, we can loot the trove or destroy. And then we can use an action, extra action if we wish. What do we do? Repatriate, loot or destroy. I don't know. Do we feel like giving the loot back to the dwarves? I think we probably do. Let's see. So it's B007, the Lost Dwarven Trove. It's a little bit of a spoiler for the story, but here we go. Within the dwarves' secret trove, gleaming riches lie, a testament to their hoarded wealth. Grateful for returning their stolen treasures, the dwarves bestow upon you a special boon. You stand proud, blessed by the piety of the mountain folk. Draw 1 silver asset. Discard and redraw any follower. So if we draw a follower, we'll redraw. Okay, silver assets. These are silvers. It is a follower, an escaped noble. Okay. Let's discard and redraw. Ranger furs, we increase our maximum spirit by 1. Alright. This is one of the weaker silver assets. So this goes up to 21. There are better assets, ones that give this bonus and another bonus. So yeah, not a great pull, but there we go. I mean, we can always replace it. But it is an ongoing effect. So not only do you increase your maximum, but you also add 1 to your current. Alright, so this adds 1 to maximum, add 1 to current. It does both. So we're back up to 20 and we can go up to 21. Right, so we're pretty healthy right now. And we've defeated this. And then we can use 1 extra action if able. But not just that, the reward for defeating this is 1 spirit. So we're going to gain that 1 right up to 21 already. Nice. Okay, that's 1 plot down. What next? What next? Can use another action if able. So we could take out the noble guest. We could scout ahead, but I'm not sure I have anything that's worth scouting ahead for. I mean, it gives me knowledge. Give me knowledge. If I do this, it'll give me knowledge about which skills I need, but then I can only increase this one anyway because I'll have used these 2. So I'm not sure that's the right thing to do. I could complete the Cave of Whispers, but I don't think I want to. I might just draw another skill. Yeah, I might use my influence action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this action. I can use it for its 3, 4, 4 influence, or I can, if there's an influence action, or I can draw 1 skill, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw 1 skill and then deal 1 influence damage. Okay, so we're going to do that. These all shuffle up. We'll do in one influence damage here, so that's 3. Draw 1 skill. I'm up to my maximum 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get to the Sorcerer's Veil Fusion, which is helpful for swapping actions around. Gives me some tactical options. We're going to tilt this one, increase our sneak. I do only have 2 influence now. This is the trouble. Which means I can't then do Cave of Whispers next time until I take an action first. But maybe I will. Maybe I will. I mean, I could finish off the Noble Guest now with a card, because I've got Witty Barb. The reason why I was reluctant to do it was because I can do it for free here, using the Cave of Whispers. So Cave of Whispers is going to take her down next time anyway. She's going to do me 1 damage in the spirit phase, but I get it right back when I defeat her anyway, so I'm not that worried. I might just save everything. Let's just see how this plays out. Alright, let's refresh. Spirit phase, she does 1 damage, so I'm back down to 20. Yeah. Plots I've defeated, I'm just going to place up here. Nothing's delving. Let's get another threat in play. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's another rat thing. So immune to all skill effects whilst in shadows. Yeah, no worries. It's doing 1 spirit damage to me. So I want to try and knock out both these threats at the same time, right? Draw phase. Right, so I'm up to 7 cards. So I want to spend 1 card. Otherwise, I'm just going to discard it anyway at the end. Okay, we've got Scout Ahead. It's fast, reveal 1 shadow. I might as well do that. Might as well do it. Let's spend it. Yeah, let's Scout Ahead. Wonderful. You scout into the darkness, keen senses alert as your eyes pierce through the obscurity, exposing a hidden threat that awaits in the shadows. Should we reveal this one? The one that's coming next time? Yeah, why don't we? It'll let us plan ahead. It's a refuse beast. Its grotesque form is composed of remnants from the natural world. A beast made of remnants of creatures. Oh my goodness. When we defeat it, we exile the topmost skill from our discard pile. So we've got to be careful. So actually that was a valuable Scout Ahead, wasn't it? Yes. That's really worked out nicely. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's think. We could do 2 fights, and that's not going to kill the rat thing. We could hit it for sneak. That might work. 3 sneak is enough to take out that rat thing. Should we do that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's use a sneak action. Although I could take out the Cave of Whispers this time. Maybe not. Maybe. Yeah, I'm just thinking here. So I've only got 2 influence. I kind of want to do lots of stuff while I can. This is what I'm trying to think about. So why don't we do this? Why don't we hurl a projectile which deals 1 fight damage to a threat? Here. Then I use a fight action. Okay, that's 2 fights, which is enough to then finish off the rat thing. Rat thing, you're out of here. It's only immune to skill effects whilst in the shadows. So the rat thing's done. Now my influence is up to 3. I can use Cave of Whispers for the final time. So that's the 3rd use. Add 1 influence damage, which is 4 influence damage. The Noble Guest is now done. The Noble Guest will block any 1 non-foe threat this round. So I'm not going to make use of that defeat, that bewilder effect, but I do gain the 1 spirit. So we're up to 21 again. which is fine. I know this thing is coming. I'm out of actions. I might just, I could do a rapid sprint through the cave of spectral whispers. So use my rapid sprint, lose 1 influence power to deal 2 sneak damage to a location. Okay, this is actually 6, I only need 5. That's okay. And I can tilt something. This thing's pretty weak. Do I just, well, it could be that I want to race through that final location. So, and having just lost or overspent really with rapid sprint, maybe I'll just put my sneak up to 5. That might be nice, because I know this thing is not much of a threat. You can see this first scenario does feel pretty simple at this stage, but we're only 1 plot down, so a long way to go. So yeah, let's tilt that one. I'm going to save these. I'm down to 4 cards now. Now I'm going to be a bit smart and stick these in my discard. Which one? Maybe we'll lose Scout the Head, shall we? It served me well. Yeah, it did serve me well. I'm not really a scouting kind of person, even though it was really useful when I did use it. Okay, let's clean up. And move to the next turn. And then we're going to delve. So we've got enough to complete the Cave of Spectral Whispers. We've gotten through this location. We're going to reveal the final location. We've made it to the Great Hall of Kreel. We're standing here at the doorway. We only need 3 influence to complete this one. Alright, here's the Refuse Beast then. When we defeat it, we exile the topmost skill of our discard pile, which we knew was coming. Right, let's draw. We've got the Soothing Charm of Renewal. A tranquil atmosphere calms and rejuvenates the spirit and body. So this is another healing effect, which we don't really need. Spirit is up really high. But it's kind of nice because it means we can leave threats unresolved if we want to. Right, I'm not feeling like we need to do this, but there is an act on here. We can, we've got sneak 3, we've actually got sneak 5 right now. We can pilfer the archaic trinkets, draw 2 skills, choose 1 to discard. Now I don't want to do that, because if I draw 2 and discard, it's going to go here. So I'm discarding that straight away. And it's only got 2, limit 2. Once per round. Okay, so I can only do this twice, so I might just save that. The Great Hall is going to sit here for quite a while now, because remember, I've got to defeat those plots, and the adventure location cannot be defeated until we first delete all the plots and the foe as well. So even if we got enough sneak here, it's not going to do anything. So this is going to hang around a while. We're going to be in the Great Hall for some time now, looking for our foes and plots. You really only want to use it when you're in trouble. So let's see. And there's no harm in getting the 3 sneak down, just so it's ready when you want to do it. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just take this opportunity while the Refuse Beast is just this minor threat, not doing me too much harm. Not play any cards at all. Just draw up, have a bigger turn next time. And I could kill it with the sneak here. Yeah. Or do we? Yeah, I might just do that. I might just use my 3. Use my 3 influence. Just to put the token on there. Then it's done. It's done. I can forget about that. As soon as I've defeated all the plots and foes, delve phase comes. That's done. I kind of like that. Then I've got 2 fight here to get rid of him next time. Let's tilt our influence. He's going to do me 1 spirit damage, which I could block if I wanted to, but there's no need to. Let's just take the damage. Okay, spirit phase, take a damage. Okay, let's clean this up. All right, this threat is now no longer alone. We have a barbarian chieftain as well. Amidst the rugged stones she stands with unyielding strength. When we defeat her, we'll also exile the top card of our skill deck. Now, I didn't think about this, but 2 of these might come out together, so you could be a little bit more careful setting up your discard pile. Let's use our 4 influence. In fact, I don't need to do that. 3, plus it has deal 1 influence when we take the action. So I can keep the die. So that's 3 plus 1, 4. The die stays. This thing's defeated. We exile Scout Ahead. That's out of the game. Let's pop it up here as well. But we'll put it off to the one side. I'm going to use Soulful Serenity now. Do I? Yes. I'm going to use this, put my spirit back up to 21. I'm not that bothered about sneak, but I'm going to put my fight up with a tilt. Yeah, this isn't a great threat to leave lying around because it can't be taken out with influence. But I'm hoping something's going to come out that I can use Powerwell Infusion with and then take out the Refuse Beast. That's my plan. Take out 2 threats in 1 turn using this and then my action. But we haven't got the opportunity yet. So, Spirit Phase, this goes back down to 20. Again, I'm not going to block it. It's only 1 spirit. It's not hurting me at all. Okay, threat phase. Let's see what we get. It's a Manor Servant Ornate Painting. It's a threat, an obstacle. When we defeat it, we draw 2 skills. It doesn't do any damage. So that's no bother. It doesn't do any spirit damage. It's just an obstacle. It's just sitting there getting in the way. This ornate painting adorns the wall, capturing a fantastical landscape of ethereal beauty, each brushstroke telling a tale of forgotten realms. So we could take some time out to have a look at this painting. Influence 5 or sneak 3. But this is the one to leave sitting around, isn't it? Now I take the Refuse Beast out. Okay, that should be on top of my deck. Let's draw a card. We get Charmwood Vanquish. Right, this is one of our spells. Return a threat in play to the bottom of the threat deck. Discard any tokens from it. Then exile this card. So we could just get rid of that painting. But if we defeat it, we draw 2 skills. So I actually quite like it. This one's probably better just to get rid of a nasty threat. That's exactly what it's for. Alright, so we're going to take a fight action. For 3 fight, we're going to take out the Refuse Beast, exile the topmost card of our skill deck, which is Soulful Serenity, so that's going off to the side. Now we've just got this ornate painting, which is absolutely fine. No bother to me whatsoever. I'm going to tilt and increase my influence. Yeah, timing worked out fine there. No bother at all. Okay, next threat. What are you? A Keep Guard. Now that's the kind of threat you want to exile. Yeah, definitely. Once noble knights patrol the king's shadowy halls, eyes now vacant, emitting a ceaseless eerie glow. So we're distracted by this painting and suddenly a Keep Guard emerges around a corner. Kind of catches us a little bit off guard. This undead threat is going to be doing 2 spirit damage unless we can take it out. Well, actually, we can take it out because we can sneak past him. We only need 5 sneak, and we've got 5 sneak. Or do we vanquish it? The thing about vanquishing is, if we do that, then we don't need to use our actions. So, maybe this is a good card for when there are multiple threats in play. Hasty Strike leaves one spirit and deal 2 fight damage to one threat. That's okay. But we can just sneak around this guard. Fortunately, we boosted our sneak. So I'm not that bothered by it. We want to find another plot, really. 3, 4, 5, sneak. Let's sneak past the guard. But defeat each hero discards one skill. Which skill shall I discard? This healing one? I think the healing one. Or just the Witty Barb, deal 1 influence damage to one threat. Maybe we'll get rid of this. Yep. I mean, it could be useful. But, yeah, never mind. Alright, let's tilt and add 1 to our fights. Happy? I'm happy. Alright, next turn. Come on, where's the plot? Not here. We've got a Wild Claw Warrior. The Wild Claws move with feline grace, guardians of the primal spirits from the untamed wilderness. Another tough foe, but we could take it out with influence. Because we've got 3, 4, 5, and we get deal 1 influence with our action. That's 6. That would do it. Yep, so Wild Claw Warrior, no bother. Okay, let's draw. Gallows Humour, add 1 influence to an influence action. Not quite as good as Witty Barb, which is fast, dealing 1 damage to one threat. But maybe there's circumstances when Gallows Humour is better, but yeah, not a good draw. Okay, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 damage. We're taking out the Wild Claw Warrior. And then I think we'll increase 1 to our sneak. And then keep pushing forward. Yep. It is a Deep Dwarf Trader. You cannot uncover that second plot. During the delve phase, deal 1 fight damage to a goblin threat. The Deep Dwarf Trader stands stoically, his eyes glinting with the wisdom of subterranean secrets. We can take him out with our 5 fight. We've got 3, 4, 5, no bother at all. And it's going to give us 1 spirit when we defeat it as well. Okay, let's draw. Right, we're up to 7 cards now, and we've got another Powerwell Infusion. So are there any cards we want to use? No, we don't even want to get the ornate painting because drawing skills is something we don't really need right now. I mean, we could. Yeah, I'm just gonna discard Gallows Humour, aren't I? Without spending anything. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. 5 fight. Dwarf is defeated. We gain 1 spirit. We're up at max 21. There's no goblin threats. I'm going to put my sneak up to 5. Now, is there something potentially we could use to knock down that painting? This does fight damage, fight. Yeah. This is adding it to an influence action, which we're not taking. So yeah, we can't even hit the ornate painting with any of our cards. Because they're all dealing fight. Well, that was the other option. We could have done this. Here's an option. Just undo that a little bit. Put that back down to 20. Here's an option. We could have used Powerwell Infusion. Deal 4 fight damage to a threat, and then lose 1 spirit. So we're down to 19. Then we could use Hasty Strike, lose 1 spirit and do 2 fight damage to 1 threat. So we're not using any actions yet. Down to 18 spirit though, but we've defeated the dwarf at that point. Okay, the dwarf gets defeated, we regain a spirit, so we're back up to 19. And we haven't used any of our actions. But we do have this charm, gain an influence and heal 2 spirit. But I can save it, there's no need, I mean our hand's okay. But that does mean now that we've got 5 cards in our hand and a card that we know we can use. And then, in fact we might just use it anyway, because what I can do then is use 1, 2, 3 sneak as an action, defeat the ornate painting, which gains 2 spirit and draws 2 skills. So I'm back up to 21. Smart. Draw 2 skills. So we get evasive maneuver and another soothing charm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's now I'm over hand size. And I don't need to heal, do I? Yeah. So I'm probably going to throw this, which is absolutely fine because I'm not worried about it that much. And then do I put my fight up to 6? I think I do. Clean up, I'm over hand size. I mean, I could use this just to gain 1 influence power without healing the spirit. I could do that rather than lose this card. Yeah, let's do that. These get discarded now. Reset everything. Okay, threats are clear. Let's see what comes next. Can it be a plot? Yes, it is a plot, a secluded passage, and I've got everything. I've got no threats out, but we need 7 influence or 5 sneak, neither of which I've got. Right, let's draw another fight card. So I've got 1, 2, 3 plus 1, that's 4. I'd need 3 more influence. There's 1 there. I can't use this because I've only got 2 sneak. I need 3. I could get 4 sneak from there. I think that's all I've got. And there is a way of doing it. I can use Soothing Charm. Again, I'm wasting the spirit gain because I'm already at max 21. But now I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4. This adds 1, that's 5. I need 2 more influence. I could play the Veil Fusion, gain 1 spirit, which I can't do. Swap the position of any 2 of your actions. Swap these 2. Okay, so now I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6. Play the Gallows Humour, add 1 influence to an influence action. So all those decisions about trying to keep hold of Gallows Humour actually paid off, because now I'm going to take this action, use this, yeah, we're there, we've got the 7 we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 is 6, plus that 1 is 7. We've defeated the secluded passage. Wow, so we were sneaking around and we found this hidden passage. Defeat, choose 1 option. Scout, we need sneak 4. We've got sneak 3. Traverse or collapse, fight 6. We do have fight 6. So we could push over this obstacle. So we're going to go for the collapse. It's B27. Okay, what happens when we push over this tunnel? This tunnel blockage. In the shade of the secret passage, a decisive gambit unfolds. You courageously trigger the collapse of the enshrouded path, stone and shadow. entwining to seal the fate of your pursuers. Under the ruins of the collapsed passageway, your adversaries meet an untimely demise. Okay, so not only did we find a secret passage, but we attracted some attention in trying to push it over, but the collapse has fallen on our pursuers. Their pursuit is extinguished in the rubble, leaving you to traverse the gloaming unburdened. It says remove up to 4 sneak damage from the active location, then deal double that amount of fight damage shared out between non-throw threats. Okay, well we don't have any non-foe threats, so we don't need to do that. We're going to remove none. So if there were threats standing out here, we could have pushed over this rubble using sneak value that we'd already placed up here to damage those pursuing threats, but no need. All right, this is defeated. We gain 1 spirit, but our spirit's already at maximum. Use an extra action if available. Well, there is an extra action available. If we wanted to, we could scout or possibly draw a skill card. I'm going to leave my fight up here. I'm going to push sneak down to draw a skill card, and we've drawn Arcane Energy Burst. Use 1 additional available action. Love it. Absolutely brilliant action. This goes up to 4. This is so good for trying to deal with plots. So it might be clogging up our hand for a little while. Timing wasn't great, but there it is. Now I think, Rich, I'm going to put those this way around. It's making me think about my discard pile now, isn't it? All right. Okay. Next threat. What have we got? Oh, that should be here. So, yeah. Okay. Another keep guard. Let's draw back up. And we get another Charmwood Vanquish. That's 2 of those. Maybe now is the time to use it. We do have 7 fights. But, what do you think? I think it's better to use these when we're a little bit stuck, but we are at 6 cards now. I guess we could, I mean, we've got 7 fight, we could take it out. It's gonna make us discard it. Yeah, it's gonna make us discard 1 anyway. Let's do it. Defeat each hero discards 1 skill. I'm probably gonna get rid of this, right? Block this. Get rid of evasive maneuver. I don't need it. And then add 1 sneak, add 1 influence. What do you think? I've got quite a lot of fight. 3, 4, 5. Maybe we'll add another sneak. We still haven't used this, remember. So we've got a lot of tricks up our sleeves still. And we've got our greaves, which will help us block. We're probably going to use all this stuff when the foe comes out, to be fair. Probably. Let's see, what is it? Hey, it's a dwarf trader again. Okay, draw. We've got 1 more card left in our deck, which is going to be our mastery. Stealthy Subterfuge adds a sneak. So we could sneak past this dwarf. We need 7 influence or 3 fight. We could just fight it. Yeah, that's probably better than using our dice. Should we use the Wild Haymaker? I didn't think I was going to need it, but look. Oh no, that's only 2, isn't it? That's no good. Maybe we will have to use all our dice. Yeah. We're going to take a sneak action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add 1 to a sneak action. That gives us 5 sneak, which is enough to take down the dwarf. It's going to heal 1 spirit. We're already a maximum spirit member, so no bother at all. Now we could, if we wanted to, we could have just been leaving these threats and letting them stack up, but and maybe scouting instead, right? That's an option, but keep dealing with them. I'm happy to keep dealing with them. But this is always the good stuff about this game. There are always options. Now we haven't powered up on our actions yet, so that's one thing. We have depleted all the threats. We're looking really good, spirit's high, but no dice out there. So which one do we increase? Should we take the opportunity to increase our fights? I think so. We do have quite a few fight cards. We've got some good tricks up our sleeves. The War Mage has some great cards, I really like them. And it's proving very effective against Adventure 1. Okay, let's wrap up, shall we? Let's wrap up and we'll see. Is that next plot here somewhere? I hope so. We could have a little sneaky peek and see what threat is coming next. We'll leave you with a cliffhanger, shall we? This is what we're facing. It is a barbarian chieftain. 8 fight for this one. 4 influence. We could take her out with influence, and 7 sneak. Okay. Join me next time then as our adventure continues.